So due to the cold, Jaden Kottman just scores to put Waterloo up by 1. Yeah, I am.
I wasn't sure if you knew. Ben called and wanted me to make sure you knew.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry about that. Equipment malfunction. We were not live for Jaden Kottman's goal at what is it? 3.5 or so in the first period. Sorry we didn't get that one on video. I'll try to do better. I'm in a frozen haze right now. Footbreeze intercepts a pass, chases it down. Mammoths turn and go the other way. Hall steps in front and shuts down the drive. Footbreeze kicks it out of the zone, looking for Hall. Footbreeze will send it back in deep. Hall will chase. Thanks, Ben, for keying me into that that we weren't live. But as you definitely well know, we are frozen here, so.
I heard that's why he went home.
That's why Lowe went home, because he was frozen. He said, "I'm not running that camera again today. It's too cold."
Not enough hot chocolate?
Not enough hot chocolate or cappuccino to keep him here. Harbaugh kicks it to the corner. Kelling's there to pick it up. Pass out front. Rottinghouse can't gather it in. Met some resistance up front. Hall, Rottinghouse puts the pressure in the corner. Kelling steps in. He picks it up. Skates it to the far side. Hooked on the play. No call. Like, how can you not see that? Harbaugh with some great defense. Keep it from a 2-on-0. Over to Kelling. Kelling can't handle a hot pass. That one's going to get knocked off his stick. And cross-checked in the numbers again. Hopefully the camera got that, because they don't care. I forgot the Mammoths crew is a refereeing institution all of itself. Westfall picks it up. Kicks it all the way out. That one's going to be brought back for icing. Oh, it's waved off. No icing. Like I said, they made a little pact, I think, at the beginning of the game that they're not going to call anything, and we're just going to get out of here today. Kottman dislodges the puck for a second. Zabel kicks it up. He's looking to skate. Can't hold it onto his stick. Not used to a frozen puck. Definitely plays a little bit different than one that's not. Trust me, fellas, it goes both ways. Oh, my goodness. Must be a first-year parent. I think that's how I was when the boys first started playing hockey. After a while, you just learn that the refs don't care what you say. Big shot from McGilligan off of the dot. True's going to step in, 1-on-2 in the corner. Mammoths try to kick it out. Zabel holds it in into the slot. Harassed before he can get a shot off. True knocks it loose. Kottman tries to gather it up. Zabel takes another poke at it. Kottman, high slot, gets shot off, but didn't have much on it. 7:30 left to go in the first period. Kelly kicks it down low. Mammoths looking to clear. Schaefer gets a stick on it. Quick shot off the equipment of a Mammoths defenseman. Mammoths come out once again. A lot of zone time for the Waterloo Warriors. Quite a bit more than they had in the first period of yesterday's game. Poopbreeze steps in, looking to pick a pocket. Mammoth send it in, blocker save for Beeman. Kelly battles behind the net. Mammoth into the corner. Heiser looking to pick it up. Poopbreeze throwing his weight around. Kelly gets a skate on it. Poopbreeze rather, chips it up and out, still has control. He's gonna send that one in. Schaefer will chase into the corner. Mammoths up the far side. Kelly tries to kick him out. Off the skates of Schaefer. Mammoths don't get a shot off. High off the glass at exit. Back in. Kelly gloves it down. Schaefer across the looking for somebody. Poopbreeze should have dropped in with him. Poopbreeze might be injured. Shot from Schaefer. Mammoth's goalie will hold on. Oh my Lanta. Ben, I definitely got an emoji for you. I did see Ben coming out of the hotel, and he said that he thrived in the cold, and that this was nothing for him. Unfortunately, I don't think I believe that, since he's not here today. So he left me with the frigid ice arena and another frozen cameraman. It feels like it's 10 degrees. It's at least 10 degrees colder than yesterday.
I couldn't see my breath the whole time yesterday.
Oh my goodness. Mammoths from behind their own net. Chip down, icing is going to be the call. I thought he got a stick on it, maybe not. In all seriousness, I do hope Aiden gets better. Got a little bit of a break, so hopefully the team, anybody else that's not feeling maybe a little bit under the weather, gets a decent break, and we go back into the new year with everybody healthy. Westfall, a couple moves. That's a bad play in front of your own net. Foot race for Westfall, not quite going to get there, but does get it kicked to the corner. Up to the point, 3 Warriors trapped down low. Shot comes in, pad save for Beeman. Looked like she was going to try to get a glove on it, get a stoppage. Off the crossbar, up into the protective netting. 4:20 left to go in the first. A buddy of mine at work has one of those Milwaukee pouches that's heated.
Oh, that'd be all right.
That's what we need up here. Then you could switch hands off and on. She didn't even have a coat on.
She's nuts.
Shot comes in off the pads of Cotman. Is able to bring it out. Cross into the zone. Chips it around. Has Cotman in front. Looking to center. Nobody in front can get a stick on it. Kick to the side. Mayer kicks it down low. Zabel takes a hit on the far side. Cotman pinned to the boards. That one's going to trickle out of the zone. Clark will send it back in. Behind the net, McGilligan steps in, helps out. Cotman can't get a stick on a cross ice pass. Mammoths exit the zone. McGilligan shovels one. Zabel a little bit deeper. He's got some speed coming through the neutral zone. Around one. Trying to get a centering pass. Traveled just off his stick, out of his reach. Behind the net. Couldn't get a centering pass for Cotman standing in front. Into the Waterloo zone. Clark chips it up and around. Shot wide. Big rebound for Beeman. That could have been detrimental had there been a Mammoths player there. Cotman, quick shot, blocker save. Finds Harbaugh. Harbaugh off the pads. Schaefer walks in, shot. Another blocker save for the Mammoths. Keep shooting, boys. Zabel shuts down the exiting attempt. Back the other way. Mammoth can't, in his skates, can't get a hold of it. To the far corner. Heiser takes a swipe at it. Zabel got a stick on it, stuck at center ice. Mammoths kick it all the way around. Hard wrap. Harbaugh's there to pick it up. Had Bedard break and Heiser got a stick on it. Mammoths with a couple quick moves and out. Another shot from the blue line goes wide. Looked like that might have been a pass. Had one breaking up the close boards. Mammoths send it back in and around behind Beeman. Harbaugh's there to pick it up. He'll stop and take a look. Makes one miss. Looking for Bedard once again. Can't get a stick on it. Schaefer in front knocks it to the corner. Up and out for Footbreeze off a referee's skates. Heiser sends it in deep. He'll go for a change. Footbreeze and Kelly will chase. To the neutral zone. True gets a stick on it. Footbreeze will pick it up in the neutral zone, sends it in. Kelly walks into the slot. Loses control. In the skates of Westfall. Westfall can't gather it up. Kelling chips it off with a Mammoth stick. True gets a glove on it, puts it to the ice. Finds Rottinghouse on the far side. Bouncing puck. Mammoths take control, up and out. True holds the line, sends it across ice to a Mammoth stick. They're going to bring it back out. Woo! Off of the paddle of Beeman, travels just wide of the post. 16 to go in the first. Kelling trying to bring it out. Westfall to Rottinghouse. To Hall, 4 seconds left, shoot it. Quick shot and a rebound, doesn't come out in front of the net. Jacob Reagan, what's up, buddy? Glad you're tuning in this morning. You should be standing here next to me, freezing your whatever off. We're gonna take a quick break here. I'm gonna go run a couple laps and see if I can't warm up, and we'll be back for second period. back into the Warrior zone. Oh my Lanta. I literally went and skipped up on the concourse trying to warm my feet up. Mammoth back in. Shot over top of Beeman. Kelling grabs it, puts it to the ice. Missteps, tries to kick it into the zone. Hall takes a big swipe at it, loses his stick. Schaefer kicks it to the corner. Kelling bring it around. Thought it was going to go behind Beeman. Shot comes in, blocker save. Schaefer trying to clear. Doesn't get out. Ooh, that one off of Beeman's glove up over top of the net. Rottinghouse will clear. That's going to not be down for icing. Schaefer kicks it back to the red line. There should have been interference on the far side, but we're not calling anything today. Oh, he went to play it and he pinned him on the boards. Didn't no attempt to play the puck. But then that's a lot of stuff here. There's absolutely no attempt to play the puck when they're going to hit somebody. I mean, I get you got to let them play at some point, but big hit by Zabel. Another uproar from the Mammoth crowd. Wow. Chase Hall out there throwing some weight around. Harbaugh tries to step up, doesn't get there in time. Schaefer chases behind his own net. Kicks it further around. Zabel chips it around. He's got some room, one-on-one. Nobody to come with him to help. Cotman tries to walk into the slot. Shut down. Mammoths kick it out into the neutral zone. Westfall to Trug. They'll bring it out. Westfall up to Zabel. Zabel across the blue line, off the skates to the back of the side of the net. Westfall fires one just wide. Trug steps in. A little bit of a hesitation there. Zabel works it through. Almost runs into Cotman. Mammoths kick it all the way to the inboards. True has to chase. To McGilligan and out. That one's going to be icing. Brought back into the Mammoths, or into the Waterloo zone, rather. And Ben took his gloves with him, darn it. I should have requested Ben's gloves. I didn't bring any with me. It's just I was definitely not thinking about cold weather. Deflected in front, travels behind Beeman. I think that's, didn't catch a number. Clark or Kelly, that's Clark, kicked it out. Heiser chases behind the Mammoths net. Clark again at center ice, looking to send it. Oh, fans on a pass. Beeman comes up with another big save. Keep the Mammoths off the board. Kelly on the close boards kicks it up and out. Putbreeze will have to chase back into the Waterloo zone. Offsides, Mammoths can't get out. Kelly will skate with it. Puts one on net, back behind him. Oh my goodness, another one almost rebound off of the end boards. Traveled behind the goalie. I heard him get a stick on it to keep it from going behind him and into the net. Nobody in the slot. Somebody's got to be there. I don't understand why nobody wants to hang out in the slot. Whether it's they don't want the contact or they don't want. I don't know what it is. to me, that seems like it should be just an automatic thing to post somebody up in front of the net. But I'm just a dad in the stands. I wonder if they've watched any of the other players. He said he's throwing hands, dude. Another shot comes in from the blue line for the Mammoths. Warriors clear. Mammoths will have to retreat, touch up the offsides. They're going to wing it in. Another shot just wide of Beeman. Harbaugh tries to get a stick on it. Centering pass. Big save for Beeman. Player camped out on the backside with a wide open net. She made an awesome transition to block that. Major props to Lila Beeman for excellent goal coverage. Another power play for the Warriors. Looks like we're going to get two. I'm not sure why Hall's going. I only saw one on the far side, and that's an inadvertent running of the mouth, which seems to plague hockey players in general, I think. 2 and a 10? I didn't see that. What happened? Anybody see that? But that wouldn't be a 2 and a 10. That'd just be a misconduct. Let's hear the official wording on that one. Head contact. That wasn't called initially, so I wonder how that even got brought up. Schaefer will bring it out of the Mammoths, or out of the Waterloo zone, up to Zabel. Zabel looking to get a shot. Well high of the net. Zabel works around two, then has it dislodged from his stick. So wait a minute, we got 3 in the box now? So it's not coincidental minors. That shouldn't be coincidental minors if it's 2 and a 10 for head contact. I don't know. I mean, we'll take it. Don't get me wrong. It keeps us 5-on-5. But I don't. And I still don't remember seeing any head contact. Even that hit right here, there was no head contact. Combin. In alone has right into the chest of the Mammoths goalie. I have to go back and watch that film because I don't know. Unless there was some other sort of skirmuffle somewhere else, but definitely not where I was watching. Regardless, 5-on-5 hockey, coincidental minors. Chase Hall will sit for 10. Kane Schaefer is serving the 2. Mammoths win it back to the corner. Bedard tries to get a stick on it. Still in the zone. Up to Trug. Trug sends it down deep. Why are we not pressuring? True, back in the zone. Nobody home to accept a pass. Mammoths back the other way. Westfall steps in. Sends a Mammoth player upended without a stick. True to center ice. Looking for Bedard. Ooh, inadvertent pass. Bedard had a chance at it. Heiser draws a penalty. As he works around, Waterloo will be on a power play now. Unless they're going to send Heiser for the extra little check afterwards, which you never know what could happen here. Man, let's take a penalty. 2 minutes for hooking. Skate 5-on-4. 6:45 left to go in the second. Common, Rottinghouse, Kelling, Schaefer, and Harbaugh be your first power play team. And Bomas send it to length. Wow. Up the close boards, Kelling will bring it in with some speed around the last defenseman. Quick shot. Paddle save and iced.
Penalty, number 29, 2 minutes. Hooking.
Cotman brings it up. Around and through. Centering pass. Puck still loose out front. Harbaugh down to Cotman. Cotman looking to center. Had Kelling coming in from the far side. And Mammoths clear once again. I think all their clearing attempts have been on net, which is a great strategy rather than just flinging it to a corner or something. You never know. Some goalies, you never know, a goalie could misplay it, you know. It could start bouncing, it could do whatever. Goalies aren't perfect by any means, so can't block everything. Harbaugh to Kelling. Kelling works it across the blue line. To the corner. Works it through. Miscommunication. Schaefer gets a stick on us, so that's not going to get all the way down. Harbaugh still have to chase. 10 seconds left to go. A couple good opportunities for the Warriors on this power play. You got a 3-on-2. Clark gets a shot off. Centering pass. Putbreeze can't keep it on his stick. Back the other way. That's probably one of their best shooters right there. Works it all the way around to a different stick. Beeman gets a glove on it to hold on. Another wide open net. If he could have got a pass across the crease, that could have turned into an easy goal for the Mammoths. .422 left to go in the second. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Penalty expires. Heiser wins it back, and I think that's Clark. I didn't catch a number. Clark sent it towards the blue line. He's going to bring it out with some speed. Into the slot, gets a shot off of the inboards. Putbreeze can't get a shot. Heiser works towards it. It doesn't get up to the point. Bedard sends one towards the net. Schaefer holds the zone. Bedard picks it loose. couldn't gather it up with control. It ended up on the stick of a Mammoth player. Back to Beeman, second shot attempt. Beeman trying to get a hold of it. Her defenseman kept kicking it away from her. Bedard looking for Schaefer. Almost gets a stick on the cross ice pass. Bedard will send it in deep. Warriors on a line change. Mammoth fan on an extension pass. Kottman behind the net. Kelling comes away with it. Looking for House breaking. Goalie gets a pad on it. Holds on. Just under 3 minutes to go in the second. Waterloo looking a lot. I think they look a lot better this morning. Yeah, there's a lot of zone time. A lot of offensive zone time, a lot of shots. Even up at 17, I don't think the Mammoths have had that many shots unless they're counting all those clearing attempts. So Waterloo back on a power play. Finally calling some of the cross checks they didn't call from yesterday. There were quite a few yesterday. There were quite a few could have been called head contacts up in the face mask, up around the chin area. That should have been reeled in yesterday, but Mammoth's clear. Westfall will chase it. Actually, Trug's going to get there first. Westfall will pull up. Hits the brakes behind his own net. Cross ice pass for Westfall. Can't hold on to it. Tries to gather it up. Couldn't get there in time. Mammoth's clear it once again. Back around. Ghost hole on the far side. Westfall crosses the red line, tries to chip it in, ends up right on the stick of a Mammoth. We've got to give number 13. He is definitely a new age hockey player. Out there playing defense right now, but he skates it up quite a bit. What they call the offensive defenseman. Seems to handle the puck well. True will bring it in. Mammoth's clear once again. 37 left to go in the power play. He's able to pick it up behind his own net. Looking for Kottman. Kottman tied up. Finally gathers it up, brings it in the zone. Leaves it for Westfall. Zabel battles at the blue line. Mammoths will clear. Far side. Footbreeze takes a look. Footbreeze kicks it up for Schaefer. Schaefer hits the brakes, walks in the slots, got one behind him. That was over the top. That wasn't a stick lift, that was over the top. Harbaugh loses a stick. Gilligan steps around to help out. Odd angle. We're going to get another power play. Yeah, that's it. Waterloo. Yeah, there's Schaefer, Brian. There's one in particular that he should put the stripes on. He should go down there and he should try calling one of these games because there's a lot of stuff that's getting missed. They're just calling the absolute blatant stuff. So here we go. Waterloo back on the power play. Schaefer walks it to the high slot. Shot and blocked. Second shot ends up in the skates of Zabel. Harbaugh steps in, gets one to the net, Footbreeze puts one back at the buzzer. Bogie gets a last-minute block. We're gonna take a 15-minute break, get a fresh sheet of ice, warm up, and come back with third period. See how taking a second and recognize our franchise sponsors for the 25-26 season. West High Athletic Booster Club, Farm Bureau Financial in the name of Taylor Zimmerman, Iowa Metal Recycling, Linda Gienow, Lindgren Glass, Pratt's Pest Control, Standard Distribution, Tina Miller Woodsmall, Dennis and Elaine Loeb, Loeb Farms, Pat Kinsinger, B&D Drywall, South Ridge Dental, Dan and Lisa Putbreeze, Marilyn Payne, Tracy Putbreeze, Five Seasons Tire, MC Inc., American Pattern and CNC Works, Bayer Motorsports LLC, Natural Glow, Kurt Gross, Double A Management, Jeff and Pam Coots, Dolores White, Roger and Sandy Schoonover, Ronan Industries, KCH Properties, Highway 63 Diner, Jerry and Judy Buchan, Racy Appraisals Incorporated, Racy Reynolds, and Community Chevrolet of Cedar Falls. We thank you for your support for the Waterloo Warriors 25-26 season. Also give a special shout out to Ultimate Fans, Jeff Jones, for creating some fun sweatshirts for the parents for the Christmas season, and also donating some t-shirts, warm-up t-shirts for the boys with the Christmas season theme. Thanks everybody for your support. We'll see you back here for third period in about 15 minutes. Period 3, Kottman wins it back. Harbaugh gets a skate on it across the red line. He's going to skate it in. Chips it into the corner. Centering pass. Schaefer just keeps it in the zone. Kelling knocks it loose. Has Harbaugh on the backside. Still loose in front, into the skates of a Boji player. Out front. Schaefer once again holds his own. He's going to send it down deep, looking, finds Kottman in the corner. Tries to get a centering pass. Hard to see down in this corner. Harbaugh to Schaefer. Schaefer wires one. Just, I don't know, hit a body in front of her, just wide. Schaefer sends one, makes it all the way to the goalie. He gets a glove on it, kicks it to the corner. Mammoths on the power play, or Mammoths. Oh! Mammoths clear. 25 seconds left to go in the Waterloo power play. Kelling's back to pick it up. Kottman and Harbaugh circle with him. Into the neutral zone with some speed. Has it knocked off of his stick. Harbaugh helps out. That one's going to be sent the length of the ice as well. Rottinghouse will chase. Penalty is going to expire. Last rush for the Warriors. Up to Harbaugh. Harbaugh takes a look across the blue line. Wires one. That one's deflected up, way up into the rafters. Face off in the Mammoth zone. I got sound. Yeah, good. It's been a rough morning. Live stream doesn't fire up. I can't tell if I got sound. I'm just a dad in the stands. Right, Brian? Yeah, the tri-stand doesn't want to work. Yep. Off the face-off, trickles right into the Mammoth's tendy. Another face-off to his left. His left, I believe. I guess I don't have a roster up for the Mammoths, so I don't know. I guess I don't know that they don't have any girls, but Mammoths across the red line. True swipes it away. Back in, Zabel's there into the corner. Nice spin move to pick it up. He's going to chip that one up and out. I think that one's going to be in the rafters as well. Warriors look pretty good this morning. It looks like everybody's moving. Stuff just is, stuff's just clicking today. Zabel feeling it, dancing a little bit. To girls just want to have fun. Rottinghouse trying to find, Trug actually trying to find McGilligan breaking into the neutral zone. Foot breeze. Zabel makes one miss, two, across the red line. Chips it into the corner, takes a big hit. Foot breeze trying to kick it back out front. Westfall and Putbreeze keep the zone. Mammoths working around to the close boards. Back the other way. Putbreeze with some pressure. Chips it loose. Has Bedard in front. Putbreeze upended at the end boards. Trug walks the line, sends one deflected. Johnny Bedard gets a tip. That antics was maybe a little uncalled for.
11:45 Waterloo goal number 9, Jonathan
Hall back out of the box on the back to the playing surface. Kelling with lots of pressure. Mammoths can't clear. Rottinghouse on the far side. Works it down the boards into the corner. Kelling comes away with it. To Kelling to Hall up front. Kelly takes a swipe at it. Beeman gets a glove on it, holds on. Oh my gosh, now I'm starting to not be able to feel my nose. Puck tied up on the play. Can't find it. Beeman gets a stick on it, travels just outside of the crease. Mammoths hold the zone. Shot comes in, deflected by a couple sticks out front. Let's get it out of here. Beeman finally calls no joy and covers it. We get a face-off to her left. Broken stick on the ice. One back, just outside the blue line. McGilligan with lots of pressure. Schaefer dumps it. Zabel gets tied up. Walk in. Centering pass, doesn't connect. Waterloo back on a rush. Icing waved off once again. Mammoth got back there a little too quick. McGilligan steps in, pushes him out from behind the net. Mammoth on a drive. Shot for the Mammoths travels up and around, all the way out of the zone. Waterloo parents getting fired up a little bit. Zabel picks pocket, he's gonna go in. Tries to get a centering pass off the equipment of a Mammoth defenseman. Back the other way. Great pinch by Jaden Kottman. Schaefer will bring it in. Tries to work around the defense. Centering pass doesn't get through, nobody there to help. Waterloo on a shift change. Back below the goal line. Schaefer swings out around. Heiser picks the pocket, backhand shot. Right to the midsection. I think he would have held on to that one more second, made a little quick shoulder move. He might have had the goalie slide and had an open shot. Face off to the right of the Mammoths. To the left of the Mammoths 10. Why is that over there? Whatever. Just a dad in the stands. Trug sends one in. Might have had a blind goalie there. Heiser taken out in front. Not sure if that was on video or not. Cross ice pass, Westfall. He was looking the other way. Heiser intercepts the pass, tries to get it back the other way. Cross ice pass for the Mammoths up in front of their bench, down to center ice, off of Putbreeze. Westfall works around the outside. And we're going to be off sides. Hall got caught inside on a body check. Nice play to enter the zone by the Warriors. Unfortunately, it was taken away. Mammoths back into the Waterloo zone. Chase Hall throwing all 50 pounds of his body around. Mayer sends it up and in. Kelling picks it up at the midboards, has it dislodged from his stick. Actually took a hit, had it dislodged. Mayer holds his own for just a second. Mammoths will clear. Clark sends one in. Roninghouse with some pressure, and he's going to go for two. Waterloo will take a tripping penalty. Waterloo parents starting to get a little fired up. Shot comes in from the point. Beeman trying to make a transition just up over her shoulder. Not much you could do with that one. She was already down. It's like their first goal. I don't know who had goals for them yesterday, but I think he might be the only one that scored. Maybe number 11. 13 and 11.
7-11 remaining in the period. Oakland goal. Number 13, Lucas Chapin. 19, Dave Roll. Number 11, Miles Ferguson. 13 from 19 from 11.
Harbaugh works it back in. Cotman centering pass, but doesn't get anywhere. Zabel puts one on net. Cross ice pass behind the player. Mammoth's going to work it in. Waterloo's going to take another penalty. Oh, they did. It is there. So why did we touch it and then they called? They blew it dead. That should have been the other way. Waterloo's going to go on a. Waterloo's on the power play now. I thought we were. I don't understand. I think that's a mishap on the referee that once we touched it, then they blew it dead. Westfall wires one in. Yeah, there we go. That'll be a 5-on-3. They got another cross check in front. Interference or a cross check, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, you just can't. That's the kind of stuff you just can't do in front of the net, especially with the referee standing there watching and the puck coming in. That's 5-on-3 power play for the Warriors. There's lots of ways you can clear the front of the net. Cross-checking isn't one of them. Especially with the puck, like I said, especially with the puck coming in, you're never gonna not get that call. Hall wires one right into the midsection of the Bogies tender. Roninghouse waiting for a rebound. Hall, won it over to Kelling, and Kelling was looking for a defenseman. True's back to pick it up with some speed. He's going to bring it through center ice. Skate with him. Hall trying to gather it up, can't keep it on his stick. Mammoths will clear. Westfall from behind his own net. Still over a minute to go. Oh my gosh. 3 strides and pick that up. Make a pass. Chase Hall will bring it in. Trying to work around the defense. Kelling to Schaefer. Schaefer wires one. Back off the inboards to Harbaugh. Walks into the slot. Shot just wide. Off the inboards. Kelling on the far side. Up to Schaefer. Schaefer to the high slot. Sends one. That's going to be deflected up in the protective netting on the end of the boards. 13 seconds left to go before the Mammoths bring another player out to be 5-on-4 for the next 11 seconds. Waterloo with a couple of good opportunities. Can't capitalize. One back up to Harbaugh. Harbaugh across to Schaefer. Schaefer takes a look. Down to Kottman. Kottman takes a look. To Harbaugh. To Schaefer. Schaefer one time. That one drifts wide. Zabel sends one low. Puck loose. Mammoths clear the crease, not the zone. Mammoths going to be on a drive. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Harbaugh gloves it down and sends it out of the zone. Upended. Schaefer, a couple moves. Looking to send it the other way, loses control. Harbaugh trying to kick it out. I would expect the man. Oh no! Where's that call? Up over top of Beeman. Zabel's going to bring it out with some speed around 2. And we're going to get a penalty on the Mammoths again. Number 11 for interference. I don't know, was that the one on Bedard?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I don't remember the number of the one who hit Bedard in the corner. He had it lined up to pick the puck up and just got waylaid, so. Waterloo back on a power play. Hall wins it back to Trug. Trug walks into the slot. Shot still loose. Mammoths get a hold of it and clear it. Getting kind of crazy over there in the stands. Oh, not here. They're not assigning penalties for stuff that should be penalties, much less the fans. Got to be a foot race. Trug's got to get there. Not much urgency in his skating. Cross ice pass for Westfall. That one's going to be offsides. He lost control just as he crossed the line. Nancy, I wholeheartedly agree. I don't think good examples are foremost where we're at this weekend. So, well, there's more referees in the stands than there are on the ice. Kelly looking for Rottinghouse breaking. Kelly will bring it up. All the way in. Centering pass for Hall. Shot goes just wide. Kelly back to the other way. He had Kelly wide open. Pass was intercepted by Hall. The pass was deflected by Hall, rather. Kelly will bring it up to Hall. Hall across the blue line. Shot. Big rebound. Hall's going to stand his ground. Play into the whistle. Yeah, Nancy, I get to stand right next to him. You should be standing next to me. You can be my cameraman next time you come up here. How about that? Because trust me, I usually have a lot to say. Mammoths exit the zone. Zabel gets a stick on it, stops the drive. Up into the rafters. Face off at center ice. Whoa. Are you going to be a She said, whoa there, buddy. You don't want to be my cameraman? Camera person? Cotman chips it loose. There's some head contact. I don't know if you got that on video. Mammoths kicking in the zone. Hardball chase. 8 seconds left to go before the penalty expires. Off the skates of Cotman. We're going to kick that one out. Mammoths back to full strength. Cotman will chase it behind his own net. 1 minute left in the game. I'm surprised they haven't pulled their goalie. Tried to chip it out, almost off the referee. That was going to travel outside the zone. Hardball chase. Bury it. No! He called a trip, but nobody touched it. He still had control of it. He's sitting on it. Whistle shouldn't have been blown yet. We never touched that puck. No. Waterloo on the power play. Or Waterloo on the penalty kill, rather, for 39 seconds. I would expect them to pull their goalie right now, but... And then we're going to take a timeout, discuss this. They're going to discuss it, try and ice us down. At this point, I watched this. Where did I see it at? There was like 10 seconds left in the game on the face-off. The player just dropped on the puck, covered it. Let time expire. We could do that for the next, whatever. You get a delay at game. What's it going to do? Put us back in our zone? We're already in our zone. Actually, you just need to make sure we win it and then just send it. Just keep sending it because we're shorthanded, so no icing called. And if we happen to put one in the net, so be it. Delay a game? I agree, but I've seen it happen, and there was no delay a game. What's up? Yeah, right. Okaboji with an empty net. Chase Hall set to take the draw. Wins it back. Sent the length of the ice. No icing since we are shorthanded. We need to send one. Some pressure. Kelling needs to drop in. Well, maybe not. They're with 6 attackers. But we do need to try and shut it down. Kelling shuts it down. Westfall steps in, bangs it back towards the other end. 13 seconds, one last drive. Tied up. Hall sends it down. Empty netter for Chase Hall. Warriors take that one 3-1. Guard the goalie. Nancy, I don't believe that one. I believe pressure in the neutral zone. Stop it before it even gets to the goalie. Neutral zone pressure is definitely the way to go on that one. So regardless, empty net goal for Chase Hall. And Warriors win 3-1. Come back and see us in just a little bit. I'm going to go warm up and get reset for the varsity game.